Hi guys, how are you today? I'm back. My name is Ashima Negi for those who are seeing my video for the first time. Now, second in the series, we are right now discussing examination about Assistant Labor Commissioner conducted by UPSC, and this is done specifically for labor industry, right? The exam comes about after 2 to 3 years gap, but it requires lot of preparation here. Why? Because see, we have discussed in the first video that the essential qualification apart from being a graduate is that they require specialized knowledge, as in they want the person to be specialized in labor laws, in the terms of a degree or a diploma. And then they also require that the person should be having around about 3 to 5 years good ample experience in labor maintenance or labor welfare in the industry when which he's working, right? So that question will may come up once you're getting interviewed after you are selected through UPSC examination. All right, so that is the requirement. And we in the last video we have left when we were discussing labor laws. All right, so we would continue the discussion today, and what I'm going to do is, soon I would be posting videos which will be specific to the subjects in here covered here. Like I would be covering in one video Industrial Disputes Act, then I would be covering the Minimum Wage Act. So all my videos following after this video will be covering one subject, one topic at a time. All right, so continuing this video, we discussed that labor laws is one of the ingredients in the syllabus of this examination, wherein there are round about 32 acts specific to labor and tech industry which are covered in here. So Contract Labor Act, Child Labor Act, Building and Other Construction Act 1996 is there, right? So now today I'm going to discuss the average number of questions which come up in this examination, seeing the past trend. All right, so the questions I'm going to talk about here is, that's what I've segregated for you guys. On an average, on the labor acts, all those acts which are there, which I mentioned upstairs here, 32 acts, they're around about 45 questions on an average in the past trend. Okay, and if we talk about human resource management and organization behavior, around about 10 questions are there. Again, if we talk about labor welfare, wherein we have the principles of natural justice, okay, 20 questions on an average come in this examinations. Okay, and if we talk about constitution, because we are talking about UPSC here, so constitution has to be mandatorily in every examination conducted by UPSC, right? So there are on an average 25 questions. The weightage to constitution here is less as compared to the civil service examination, is because this is a specific job examination. All right, because it's specifically focused on labor ministry, right? So that's why the question ratio for constitution focus is comparatively less. That's why you see there are 45 questions on labor, and there are just 25 questions from the constitution, whereas in civil services it's not the same case. Okay, so further, there's one aspect which is something which students will think that it's not required in this kind of paper, but they have kept it, and I think they're right to keep this, which is mental ability or mathematics. I would say it's elementary mathematics. All right, so I have gone to the through the paper, I have given the paper myself. So around about 15 questions were there in this paper from mental ability, from general mental ability, right? So in my future videos I would be sharing topic wise what kind of questions are there. We would be solving the questions, and then we would be clearing the concept also, right? So right now, one more thing I want to do today is that from these labor laws I'm going to start off covering the Maternity Benefit Act. Right now, I'm covering that act for you guys so that we start off this exam preparation. Herein, the Maternity Benefit Act is prevalent since the 1990s, but it has been amended on a stringent basis in 2017. Hence, it has been renamed as Maternity Benefit Act 2017, right? Now, I'm going to cover all the bullet points for this topic, for this act, and never, more or less, this covers ample good number of questions can be prepared out of it. We would be practicing the questions for this act as well, but right now we would be covering all the bullet points which are there in the whole act. So this act is around about, I would say, 100 to 150 pages. So out of those 150 pages, 200 pages, I have taken out the max number of important keynote points which can actually help prepare for questions. Okay, so firstly, as you would be aware that in the current events also last year, it was like the maternity benefit leaves to women has been increased from